Buddy, Prison Metaler here, back with another album review, and it's going to be Trivium's In Waves. Now, I don't know how to start with the review, but as all may know, this is the first album without the original drummer Travis Smith, and it was replaced by Nick Augusto. I don't know if I said his last name right, but as you all know, this is a pretty great album. This brought us back to their metalcore roots. However, it sounded pretty mainstream for some reason. I kind of find this album pretty mainstream, even though it doesn't have a lot of attention. Even though this is the first Trivium album I've listened to back in 2011 when I was at middle school or freshman year. This is actually a really great album. Let's see, but yeah, let's talk about the lyrics. According to, I don't know what the lyrics are for this one. It's supposed to be like, the name after, okay, what it says, what Matt Heafy said on Twitter, is that the album would be named after the aforementioned song. The single was most recently released onto the iTunes Store and Zune Marketplace on June 10th. So yeah, their style is just pretty much sounded like their first two albums. And yeah, I do think this is probably Trivium's most mainstream album, in my personal opinion, but it's still really good though. It's still in my top 5 though, even though it's not one of their bests anymore. When I say anymore, it's mainly because of their last 2 albums. This used to be in my top 3, but until End of the Sentence came out, it went down to number 4, and then What the Dead Men Sing came out, it went down to number 5. For this album, it's a lot different once again. Let's see what the song in, I don't know what the song In Waves is about. It's a different sound than Trivium's previous, of course. Yeah, it does sound different. I'll discuss the lyrics some other time. That's really not important. It's mainly about the album itself. Yeah, that's favorite songs from there would be the title track, Inception of the End, Watch the World Burn, Black, A Skylight Severance. You know what, let's do track by track review. How about that? I'm not just gonna write down my favorite. In Waves, we all know this is one of Trivium's most popular songs, and it's a really great song. Inception of the End, which has more like a fast-paced metalcore type sound with, it kind of sounded like black and death, kind of on the bridge with the blast beats. It sounded a bit like Behemoth for some reason. I don't know. Dust Dismantled, great song, but it's just not one of my favorites. This is one of the rare Trivium songs. It's just all screaming. There's no clean vocals at all in this one. It has like a haunting verse. It's like, we are some kind of robotic voice. It's kind of weird. And then it's pretty interesting whenever you first heard it. Watch the World Burn, which is a really great catchy song, but kind of like radio friendly type song. Black, great song, but too short, but very catchy ass track. I just love the riffs throughout the song. The Skylight Severance, I love that song, especially the second half of the song where it becomes like a little generic at the beginning, but it becomes like much more faster. I also love that song. Ensnare the Sun, that's a interlude, but it's only on the deluxe edition. Built to Fall, very radio friendly track, but it's only like 3 minutes and it's too short. It's a good song, but I just think their other songs are better. Caustic Are the Ties That Bind, that's probably the best song in this album. I really love that song. Especially the interlude throughout the song. It's very melodic. Forsake Not the Dream, another great song. Drowning in Slow Motion, again, another fantastic song. Gray So Dark, great song, but it's too short. Chaos Rings, good track, not my favorite though. Of All These Yesterdays, great, not really a ballad, it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just, it starts off with the ballad, and then it becomes like a very epic scening type stuff. Leaving This World Behind, which is finishing off with the album. Then we got Shattering the Skies Above, which is my favorite bonus track from Trivium of all time. It's probably one of the most heaviest songs ever. And then we got Slave New World, which is a bonus track from Sepultura. But, yeah, I do think this is a great album, but it's just not my top 3. I'm going to rate this album a 8.8. So, yeah, this is my review for In Waves. Next I'm going to do is Silence in the Snow. I already did Vengeance Falls, in case you're wondering why I said Silence in the Snow. But yeah, Silence in the Snow will be up next. So, talk to y'all next time, and peace out.